Oh, this is another fine mess you have dragged me into. What are we playing this time around?
Seventh Guest.
Oh boy, and what is this game about?
It's an old game I used to play when I was a kid, mid 90's. It's just you're trapped in a haunted house and you have to solve puzzles.
So why
They also tried to give it a storyline, but we'll get into that.
All right. So what's the reason for me wearing this besides Halloween? Am I supposed to cyberpunk it up or something?
You've been assimilated by a collective of artificial intelligence robots.
Okay. Look, here's my overlord. Can you see it? My little robot. Let's do this. I'm excited. Oh, pretty. All right. Now hold on. Is that right? 25th anniversary?
Back for more?
That's probably why we were able to find it just in time for Halloween.
Oh, nice. Mojo Touch. Is that company still around?
I don't know. But that looks like a very newish graphic. It doesn't look like the 1990s graphics. I bet they are.
What about those guys? Does that, seem any interesting? What is that?
Trilobite games? No, I've never heard of them.
Okay. Ah, here we go.
I'm only just getting back into gaming. I don't know what's good out there, you know?
Okay. I like the house, though. That looks pretty good. Yeah. You know what this reminds me of? Like, the way the house looks? Kind of like, do you remember, like, the LucasArts games back in the day? How they had that cartoonish style? Like, Maniac Mansion and stuff like that?
Vaguely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that's what they were going for, but, you know, an art style like this in games, you don't see that often in modern games unless you go into independent territory.
See, there's something we could go. Alright, everything started.
Alright.
He was a drifter.
FMV.
Moving
I
from
approve.
town to town. Robbing a gas station here. A grocery store.
So I know nothing about this game. What's going on?
This guy is some kind of a drifter, as it said in the captions, and he's just sleeping in a park, it looks like.
Alright.
She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there.
Apparently this guy's a creeper. I don't really trust the look on his
Hey,
face.
look what he did. That's not cool.
Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even.
So when it's drifting, apparently he has now murdered and robbed someone, so we're already off to a terrifying Halloween start.
Alright.
This game actually kind of spooked me out when I was a kid.
Oh, a lot of stuff to take in.
And that's when the vision came. A dog. And in his dream.
Because this guy isn't just like any old murderer. He's also one of these really twisted in the head ones. He's also having a dream about a doll.
It was a gift.
Oh, that's some corporeal stuff right there, man. That's bad mojo. So let me get this straight. Anything he dreams of, he can make real or something?
Not exactly. He's just based on his dream. He's now going to carve a doll out of wood.
Oh.
It's like his twisted artwork, I guess. I don't know.
So he's not your average drifter / murderer. He's also skilled with carving.
Well, he's also like really twisted in the head. Like,
okay. So what do you think? Kind of like the Joker of this video game, I guess?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay.
And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay.
I like the look of the bartender. That's classy right there.
So he's just like conning these people into letting him stay there.
Yeah. Oh boy. Look at that. That doesn't look right. I bet you that was made by Basic CAD for DOS. I have it covered. I know.
Stoff had another vision.
Oh yeah. There you go. Look at that.
Stoff created
And
the puzzle
freaking tastic.
just as he saw it. And everyone wanted one. Stoff opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy.
Problem?
Every boy and girl in the town,
Trying
for
to
all the neighboring towns.
minimize the recording
The
window.
Stoff toy is a toy for life, people said. And
That's
no
that
two
creepy doll that he
alike.
made. Oh boy.
Everyone loved his unique toys. Henry Stoff grew wealthy, but then the strange virus came, and some of the children.
So he made money selling these dolls, but then some weird virus came along. All these kids got sick.
Oh, yeah.
Dying.
It's not
Possibly related to some supernatural force attached to the toys, I don't know.
Or possibly, you know, the one that he chose to murder coming back and seeking revenge or something. You know, kind of like a movie scenario, I suppose.
And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house.
So he had himself his mansion built at the top of a hill. And if you're familiar with TV and movies, you would know that mansions at the top of the hill are always spooky.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, was the Riddler here? I see a whole bunch of question mark looking things.
My,
Don't tell me
isn't this a
gonna go
cheery
all bad
place?
on us. Really? Are these shadow people or just regular ghosts?
These are just like apparitions of
I'm
people
not
who
sure
are, I
we
guess,
should
the
have been
ghosts who
here
are haunting the
today.
mansion.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house.
This is now you,
Don't worry,
first
dear. I'll
person,
watch out
just
for you.
in the mansion.
Okay. Are you the character, the murderer, or somebody else?
No. You're just stuck in this mansion.
Oh, okay.
The backstory of the mansion was Stoff.
Don't.
Uh-huh.
I expected more of Mr. Stuff.
Now, you played this in the past.
Lord,
How
it
much of a
smells
pain in the
awful
butt
too.
were the puzzles?
What stuff?
Yeah, so this is a puzzle
here?
game, and you know, when I was a kid, they were kind of challenging, but you got the hang of it. It's just that I've now, by now, completely forgotten the
Yeah.
puzzles. So it's gonna be like doing it all over again.
Oh, that guy looks like a vizier. What's going on? Oh, boy. A bunch of colorful looking apparitions
Yeah,
here.
you just went to a party dressed like that. Like that's how you dress, right?
Yeah, why not?
How did I get here? I remember
Oh, wait.
nothing.
Is that it? Can you control it now? Alright.
So you can go to doors and open them, but some doors won't open. So you have to open some doors to unlock other doors.
What are you gonna save?
Might as well.
Yeah, you never know. That way, if anything happens, we don't have to deal with Vizier and all his buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your game has been saved.
Alright.
Oh. No.
Oh. Okay, well, explore, man. One of these doors have to open. The movement.
Yeah. So the skeleton hand drawing you forward indicates that's where you can go.
Oh, okay.
So it's like kind of guiding you.
You know what this reminds me of? Like,
I
if
guess
you
our
had a
host wants us to fend for ourselves.
somewhat older version. Remember that Resident Evil, the original one?
There.
You know,
At
how
least
it
he
kinda
left his
feels good,
regrets.
moving around from place to place.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Maybe I'm inspired.
I,
Oh, oh, you said 25 years.
Oh,
huh?
it says that we're each to have a piece,
92, 93,
exactly the
early
same,
90s.
including the
I
symbols.
don't know, maybe it's just me, but I
That's
see similarities
impossible.
with how like the movement is and stuff like that. It's cool.
Ah,
What?
become a grave
What's this?
digger now, have we? You are a glutton for punishment.
So I remember in this puzzle you have to match 3 pieces together,
Okay.
something like that.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Let's see if I can handle this. Alright. Okay. I gotta think very carefully here. Let's go
2
with that one.
skulls and 2 stones.
And
The
that
rest
one.
is just icing.
This one here.
Puzzling.
And that one
Some
there.
cannot be created more
What's that
equal
one?
than others.
And what do you think about this? Okay, so that goes like that. And then, yeah, I'm liking it. I think this can work.
And this is, of course, what kind of cake a creepy, murdering, pillow-hugging...
Well, it's ectoplasm, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just couldn't call it that. Hold on, let me see if that's actually right. I'll let that brick myself. See, if I go here... No, I'm not going to do that. Hold on. I think the other way would be to do this, and then that one. Because then you can do these and it would be fine. Wait. Let's see. Hold on. I think I'm right. Okay. Then with this one, you just do like that. Okay.
I think you're onto something.
I'm just going by what seems correct.
You got it.
Yeah. There we go. It's just a matter of once they tell you, I'll leave you the honor of doing the last one.
Sure.
Go ahead, my friend. Have it. You see, I used to play a lot of like point and click games on
Okay.
on the now ill-fated Newgrounds, and they have prepared me for stuff like this to a certain extent. Ah, cutscene.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Edward, we could help each other out. I could help you, and you could help me.
I smell her perfume.
Come and talk in
Ghost
my
perfume.
bedroom
The
upstairs.
most powerful perfume ever.
It's nice and private.
That's how the Ghostbusters knew that. They just knew. You know what I'm saying? They were like, hey man, I think I smell some ghost perfume, so Slimer must be nearby.
Weirdly done, blurry-looking telescope.
Maybe that's the puzzle. Oh, that could be the puzzle then.
Oh, that's the puzzle. We're looking into space now.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a corn cob.
Sweet. I see moon. This, I think
Those
that's-
door handles look like spoons.
Yeah. Whoever rendered this is either a genius or a moron.
This is what the processors and the computers can handle. I mean, this
No,
was-
I understand that, but you know what I'm saying. Oh boy. Well, click on that thing. Let's see what's up.
You'll need
Mars? What's going on here?
lenses to
Need more
focus
than
your
lenses.
thoughts on this one. Now this doesn't make sense. Or does it?
The E, yep, and then the other E. There you go. Alright. It wasn't that W, not that one. Yep. Try that. Okay. Alright. There's an S.
I think the S makes sense, right?
And there's the E.
If there's an S, that would be there
Yeah.
is.
A perplexing planetary pose.
There
How puzzling.
is.
Perhaps a phonemic path can be phrased.
But why did someone who would just stab someone to death like that
I don't know.
then do this whole creepy haunted
Yeah,
mansion
yeah.
thing when he also could just cut to the chase and stab everyone?
There is no. Oh, I got it. There is no way out. I'm just guessing.
Let's see you. But
Having
there's
fun
no
yet?
sounds.
Mortal?
Yeah, I do
Plausible.
see. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you were right about there is no.
Yeah, there is no. way doesn't make sense. You can't. Yeah.
Letter P works. I think that's the only one.
Okay.
This is trickier than it looks.
There is no.
O.
Okay. Is O the only one?
Yeah, O is the only one.
Okay. Now there's S.
I think I see S, S,
And there's a L.
I, B, L, E. There is no possible W, A, Y way. There is no possible way.
Okay. Try it. Fantastic.
What twisted crime of logic would merit such a sentence?
Okay.
Yep. Good.
We did it.
All right.
Old man Stuff
Oh,
built a
who's that?
house and filled it
That's
with
tough.
stories.
Ah.
6 guests were invited one night. Their screams.
No, his
the
poofy shirts. Remember that episode in Seinfeld?
Not inside the library.
So he reminds me
Right up the hall, dripping down the attic stairs. Hey, guests, try not to fall. Nobody came out that night. Not one was ever.
He also kind of looks like the voice actor of Space Force.
Well, his
Man Stuff.
this is just a picture. This is just a still image, just floating around. The transparent background.
It is.
The other apparitions moved. That one is just a floating head that's perfectly still.
I think, oh, hey, that does something.
Man Stuff.
Let's just put it.
Oh,
first again.
him again.
Oh boy, look what I did now.
Yeah.
6 guests were invited one night.
Can't make it faster. There you go. Exit out. All right.
Start up some Dracula. Seems appropriate for Halloween, huh?
Yeah, so Jason, what do you know about this one?
Zero. One of my favorite things about what we do when we dive in is that I have no experience with that particular game, and we just wing it.
Now, I did buy it, but never played it, so I don't know anything about it either.
I'm gonna slide the headphones on just because that's the way our audio works here. All right, so we've got a couple of guys who look like they are living really rough lives and carrying some kind of box through the snow in the middle of the winter. I mean, these guys look like their whole lives are just every day is just tough and hauling things through the snow. These look like some real blue collar guys from whatever time era this is.
Oh, here we go. We got some bandits.
This looks like they're going to do the same setup as Red Dead Redemption, where a woman is like in distress to trick them. Nope, they went right for the shooting.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, what a surprise! Dracula's in the crate. Who would have thought? He's like, nope, that's not how you kill a vampire.
No, man.
Movies didn't exist then, I assume, so no one must have known.
That guy's screwed.
After weeks spent battling the monster, we have finally managed to destroy
Here we
Dracula,
go.
but at a terrible price.
Ooh, if Dracula was powerful enough to break out of that box, why did he wait so long?
Slips into oblivion.
I have no idea.
Is saved, yes, but for how long? The vampire's blood runs in her veins.
Oh, that's why
Though
she's
the marks on
around.
her neck have disappeared, who knows
There's
whether
blood
they
in
will
that
reappear
sword.
or not one day.
True.
We all saw Dracula disappear, yet not one of us can say for certain whether we have actually defeated the fiend.
Okay. Huh. So, for all intents and purposes, he's dead, right? Or
He's undead.
just plain dead, I guess?
Dracula?
Yeah, I mean, according to this cutscene, they took care of him.
I wouldn't think so, or else there wouldn't be a whole game.
this is already off to a questionable start. 7 years later. Here we go.
Jonathan, please excuse my writing, but my hand trembles so I can barely hold my pen. After you left this morning, a strange dizziness came over me. I went out for some fresh
So I
air.
take it that this could be
and when I
the
looked up,
mansion
I
of
was at
Dracula?
Carfax. Dracula's home was summoning me as if he'd returned and wanted me again.
I think this letter's written by that woman. I know you can't hear
Master
it,
the
but
power that is drawing me there.
I don't know who she's writing the letter to,
I'm
but the letter is
leaving on the
about
first boat to Transylvania.
she was kind of
I feel that I
like
must go
psychically
back to
drawn
the
towards
castle.
Dracula's house.
I'm powerless. I must find out what is happening to me. Don't attempt to follow me. Your presence would only complicate things.
I'm always fascinated how
Mina.
they were able to take renderings of that era and
Seward,
you know,
my
make
friend.
them look pretty decent.
My deepest fears were founded. This morning, Mina was overcome by a fit of insanity, and she took off for Transylvania, alone. Apparently, Dracula is back. Could you start investigating this matter in London
So now
and
Mina
find out whether the threat is real?
is taking a long train ride
If so, you will
across
have to
Europe to
recruit
get to
new allies
Transylvania,
and go back
which
to
I believe is
London.
Romania.
Beware, and be careful. I'm leaving all post-haste to catch up with Mina. She only has a few hours lead. I hope I find her before it's too late. Jonathan.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Awesome.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. So the mouse is camera view. We don't know the controls, we're just winging it like we do here on this channel. We're not expert gamers who are real sick at some certain game. We're just grabbing things and jumping off the deep end.
I like it.
So, got an arrow pointing here. I guess we just click. Okay, click, brings you forward. So far the controls are not complicated. Aren't those the guys who were hauling Dracula in that crate?
I believe so. So, what is this supposed to be? Harkonnen and Dragon or something? What's going on?
Welcome to my humble inn. I hope those two brutes didn't hurt you. I cannot imagine what got into them. Never mind. You must have had a long trip, and it is already very late. Now,
How's the voice? Is
sit
it,
by the
you
stove
know,
and get warm. If you
weird
need
or
anything
anything
at
like
all,
that?
I'm there in the kitchen.
No,
Please
just
feel
very
free
British.
and make yourself
Okay.
at home.
This is really reminding me of the movement in Seventh Guest. Where do you want to go? Towards the bar?
Upstairs, man.
Upstairs?
Let's go upstairs. Oh yeah, I'm digging it. So cool.
So this must be our safe house room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think I see. Is that garlic next to the door?
I believe that is garlic hanging from the bedpost. I'm guessing.
Interesting.
Towards the bar was something.
Well, there's whoever that is.
Hello? Hello? I think we've come across video game's first ever catatonic NPC.
Interesting.
And this does nothing. Which is not interesting.
Yeah.
What is this?
I want to go to the castle.
Ah.
What is the shortest path?
To the old castle, but it has been deserted ever since the Count disappeared. What do you want to do there, stranger?
I don't have time to explain, but it is very important for me to get to the castle immediately.
You ought to wait for daylight. The path is strewn with traps. You'll have to face countless, unimaginable dangers. You'd better stay with me. We'll have a drink
You
together.
can't hear it, but they're playing such whimsical music for this guy telling you there's danger ahead.
Whatever you
But
like.
the music is like doom,
Well,
doom,
take the old bridge behind the inn.
Really?
But
That's
it's not safe.
Hold on. Let me see what kind of What
Is that
kind
really
of,
the only way?
hold on a second. So, this is rated 17 plus.
Why do they make you click repeatedly going all the way down the path? Why don't you just click once and then you walk where you gotta get to?
You might miss something.
Go
Oh,
away!
hey, look at this guy.
And don't come back!
This is bizarre. I thought, you know, there would be a whole lot more action.
Oh, here's a dude.
Okay.
Get away from this cabin.
Oh, hey, it's that guy.
Otherwise, you'll have to answer to me.
Alright.
So far, the two NPCs who said go away.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you what to do in this game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, there's not even a door. What the hell?
Madam, I must go to the castle as soon as possible.
To the castle? Oh, it's late. The road is long and hardly safe. You must be exhausted. Don't bother about going to the castle tonight. I'll get your room ready and tomorrow we'll discuss.
Tomorrow will be too late. I must go to the castle now.
You really have to go. Tonight is St. George's Eve. At the stroke of midnight, all the evil roaming the world will be master on earth.
She's saying tonight is some holiday called St. George's Eve. At midnight, all the evil's going to be unleashed. He's like, no, I don't care. I have to go find the castle.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a magnifying glass at this well.
I'm starting to feel somewhat disappointed. I mean, the game says Dracula of all things.
Look, we're like 20 minutes into this. There's not been one drop of blood.
What if that screen right there is some form of item navigation thing?
I wonder if this ends up being inventory, because those look like empty slots.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They let you go to this window, and then it just like does nothing.
What is that on the floor? Is that like a blanket or something?
That's an old bucket.
Oh.
And a chair.
Okay. Hey, you can
you're
do
up.
something there. Wait a minute.
This time I left clicked and it did something.
Oh.
He's like, I'm supposed to be adventuring through evil to look for my girlfriend, but instead I'm rearranging furniture.
Look up towards the roof. Note that there's like, see that?
Little hatchway.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hey.
Oh, what is
The
that?
first item.
Look at that. We got a baby rattle. What is that?
That's a doorknob.
Yeah, it is, huh? So,
Wait a minute.
what do we do with the doorknob?
Hold on. Does it look like it goes in there?
What happens if we select doorknob?
Yes.
And put it there.
There you go. There you
It's up
go.
the hatchway. But this game still sucks.
What's that? A candle?
Can I doorknob the candle?
Oh, hey. Right, more items maybe.
Or just more confusion.
Yeah. A weapon? What is that?
I think I found a telescope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That seems different. I don't think we should be here.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. This is just a typical Transylvania graveyard. This is normal.
That's weird though. What is that? There we go.
All right.
Yeah. Makeshift.
Yeah, it lets you use the pickaxe on the lightning.
Oh, dude, he's grave robbing. Sweet. This is frowned upon, man. Don't want to do this. A dragon. Son of dragon. Dracula. I get it.
And I just picked up whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
We just picked up some kind of dragon Ouroboros that does who knows what.